Hey, Wanda,
What is it, Gamora?
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
I don't think we're in Russia anymore either.
Where the hell are we, kid?
I think we're guest stars in a bad situation comedy.
Oh, hell.
Close enough.
Whatever may come our way, we'll deal with it day to day. We hope you'll be there while we're living in our timeshare.
I like her. She's feisty. Are you sure you won't reconsider?
Hey, sure. That door is so heavy.
I told you to work out more. Look at you. You're falling apart. God be willing.
This is your Uncle Carlton?
Yeah, and he's rich, and I'm his only living relative. Hey, Uncle Carlton, I'm still in your will, right?
Can I ask what you're doing here?
Oh, we rented this place for the week, like it says in your newspaper ad.
So you've already paid?
In advance. I couldn't believe how cheap this place was until I saw it.
It needs some work, but it's home.
Needs some work? It needs a bulldozer.
I know it was too good to be true. I see you're both dressed in tuxedos. What's the occasion? Lois is getting married this week. You're getting married and you're hitting on my girlfriend?
Hey, a guy's entitled to a bachelor party before he ties the knot.
I am not a hoe.
There's still time, golly.
Lois, she's out of your league. She's still breathing. So, who are you marrying?
Sharon Goldfarb, a nice Jewish girl. You know what they say about Jewish girls.
No, what do they say?
I can't repeat it in mixed company. Uncle Carlton, would you mind leaving the room?
That's okay. We really don't need to know.
Anyway, can you show us to our accommodations?
There's a room available downstairs in the basement, all the way in the back, on the left-hand side. You can't miss it.
Uncle Carlton, you think you can make it downstairs?
Not a problem.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
If you want, I can give you a hand. That's okay, but I do have a question. Sure, what is it? If you painted this place, what would happen to the paint underneath? Would it just disintegrate or go nuclear? If so, I'm gonna need time to outrun the fallout.
Just worry about outrunning the Grim Reaper. On second thought, embrace it. Save your strength for the afterlife.
Here, let me show you your room. It's right this way.
I'll see you later, cutie.
Well, that was awful. Well, I wouldn't exactly call it awful. Well, then what would you call it? Well, it was a bit awkward, a little clumsy, and at times excruciatingly painful. But I wouldn't call it awful. All right, bloody hell, it was awful. I think I broke a nail. You two have fun? There was a Donnybrook at the bar and a hooker roundup on the corner by the cops. We had a blast.
Did you see the look on that one hoe's face?
I don't think she expected a cop to be carrying such a big stick.
Especially not in public.
Did anybody ever tell you two that you're vulgar and disgusting? All the time, but we never get tired of hearing it.
You two are drunk.
Not drunk enough. Hey, Phyllis, what do you say we go over to the bar at 4th and Elm?
There is no bar on 4th and Elm anymore.
What happened to it?
They turned it into a porn shop.
Even better, let's head on over there, pick up some mags, and go wallpaper the downstairs.
Maybe you two should go lie down and sleep it off. And miss all the fun?
What the hell were you two drinking anyway?
Boilermakers. You lost count after the 9th one.
It's a miracle you two can still stand up straight. The miracle was how we drove home. How did we drive home?
We didn't. The car's still in the bar parking lot.
Then we should go over there and get it.
Tonight?
Shouldn't you two wait until you're sober? The way I feel, that could be 2026. By that time, the car will be impounded and we'll have to pay to get it back.
Look, I'll go get your car for you. I need the exercise anyway. This week has been torture.
Oh yeah, how many days has it been?
6. 6 long, excruciating days.
Well, at least Mary Poppins has been kind enough to cover up her legs.
Thank God, because if she hadn't, I'd be dying right now. Where is Mary Poppins now anyway? She's in her room reading a book and staying the hell away from me.
Good thinking. You can be dangerous after 6 days.
Well, let me go get your car. Hello, Steve Rogers.
Oh my God.
Roy, get your eyes back in your head.
It's not my eyes that are the problem.
Steph, what the hell are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm getting ready to seduce you. Steph, you don't want to do this. Oh, this is exactly what I want to do. Rhonda taught me everything I know.
Oh no, this could be bad.
Why is that?
She's gonna do the Rhonda surefire seduction. No man can resist that.
Okay, Steve Rogers. Look at my long, sexy legs. Steph, don't do this.
We better get out of here before he explodes, or worse.
What could be worse?
Ruff, ruff. That.
What the bloody hell is going on up here? What does it look like, Mum? I'm seducing my boyfriend. He's barking like a dog. Have you all gone mad? Don't worry, Mum. This won't take long. Come on, Steve Rogers. You know you want it. Beg for it. Sit up and beg for it. Roy, should you be watching this?
No, but I'm having a damn good time doing it. Why can't you have legs like that?
Because when the good Lord is giving out bodies, he pulled mine out of the second-hand bin. Whoa! He's starting to drool. I think he's rabid. Just as long as he can find his way into the cave, I don't care. If he keeps barking like that, I'm going to have to give him a bone to bury. Don't worry, Mum. I'm sure he's got his own bone to bury. And with any luck, it'll be deep inside of me.
I can't take it anymore.
So what are you going to do about it, big boy?
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Gonna do?
I think you broke him. Come on, Steve Rogers. Certainly you can't resist these long, gorgeous legs. I think he's going into convulsions. Well, now you've done it. You've killed him. Bloody hell. I think I've overdid it. All right, Mom. Go get the smelling salt. We have to wake him up. So you can kill him for good? He's going to penetrate me if it's the last bloody thing he does. This place is a madhouse.
So now what?
Want to go get the car?
What about him?
He'll be there when we get home. You two went out together again? We had a blast. You have any idea how crazy this one is? I can only imagine. We're in the middle of the shopping mall, and all of a sudden this one starts singing, "I Gotta Be Me." And people started gathering around, throwing nickels and dimes at her feet. Don't forget the quarter the cop threw at me. Sounds like you were a hit. What hit? They were paying her to shut up. If I kept going, I think I could have scored a few $100. Unbelievable. And then we went to Burger King. And this one starts reading off a list of ingredients that could stump a chef at the Waldorf. And then she says to them, "That's my way." Well, they do say, "Have it your way." Little did they know. And to finish off this experience, she takes me to the park to feed the birds. I ask her why. You know what she tells me? I shudder the thought. Isn't that what Mary Poppins' mom did in the movie? Martina, that was not Mary Poppins' mum. Ah, but do we really know that? Maybe she was undercover. As a bad lady? We all know how cunning Mary Poppins was. I'm telling you, bat poop crazy. We had a wonderful time. So did you feed the birds? She bought me a loaf of bread and started removing the crust. The birds don't like the crust. How do you know? One just knows these things. I sat there for an hour picking crumbs off my dress. So did you feed the birds? Unfortunately, there were no birds round. I couldn't understand it. We were better off when she was singing in the mall. It could have been worse. She could have been singing in the rain. Don't you dare. I don't suppose you want lunch. Are you kidding? I'm starved. I thought you went to Burger King. We did. So didn't you eat anything? I was going to until they threw us out. Why did they throw you out? Ask this one. Well, after I ordered my waffle my way, the next thing I knew, they were escorting us to the door. The security guard had his hands all over me. What are you complaining about? It's probably the best time you've had in years. I know I enjoyed it. Too bad you'll never see him again. Don't be so sure. I slipped him my number before he tossed me out. Mum, you should have slipped him your number. The way he manhandled me? All the more reason. Anyway, I most certainly do want lunch. What would you like? I'd like 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Martina, that's McDonald's. That's where we should go next. If they're plotting a murder, I sure as hell do.
Not a murder. Multiple homicides.
Okay, why? Do we really want to get involved? You're free to leave.
Nobody's going anywhere.
You still haven't answered my question.
Tell 'em, girls.
Our husbands don't appreciate us.
Fred's out all day breaking rocks. I hardly ever get to see him.
Mabel? Are you sure I had my pills? Mac takes her for granted. She just won't admit it. All he does is work at that stupid building and loan. When was the last time you got stooped?
Stopped? It probably means having sex, but don't quote me on that.
Tony's got himself into so much debt that he's working round the clock.
It sounds to me like your husbands are just trying to provide for you.
Part of providing for us is catering to our needs.
I have to agree with her there. What? You're on her side?
We ladies have to stick together.
Steve, I always have problems getting Barney's attention, but these days it's worse than ever.
And Mr. Slate's working Fred to the bone. And Fred's too chicken to stand up to him.
And Mac's into Mr. Potter for another 10 G's.
What happened to all the money Martina gave him?
He invested it in that stupid building and loan that'll never be profitable. He should just sell that sinkhole. Did you know there's pornography on this computer?
Steve's well aware of what's on that computer. Aren't you, Steve?
Anyway, we've decided we're putting an end to the neglect.
By murdering your husbands?
Not right away. We're gonna give them a chance to atone for their sins.
Good luck with that. What's that supposed to mean? You men never atone for your sins.
I'm telling Fred he has to demand normal hours or quit his job.
And I'm buying one more dress for Barney, and that's it.
And Tony's getting his own ultimatum from me. He either sells that stupid dry cleaning joint and get back into the business, or he gets it right between the eyes. Who's into the chickens and goats?
Seriously? I have no idea what she's talking about. A likely story.
Stephanie, men are liars. Get used to it.
Molly, murder is not the answer.
It's the only answer. The question is how to do it.
I think in your case it's obvious.
Yeah, but these 3 have never even gotten a parking ticket before.
I'm going to make it quick and clean. And how are you going to do that? Cut off his head. That may be quick, but it'll be anything but clean. Of course it will. Barney's got nothing up there.
Wilma, what about you?
I'm gonna cut the brake line to Fred's dinosaur.
Ouch.
That'll hurt. Mabel, have you decided how you're getting rid of Mac yet? Oh my. There's a whole folder dedicated to nothing but hamsters. Roger's out.